boys and girls, some of you know him as Harper. We'll get into that. You remember the reference to that, right, Jamie? You know?
No, I don't.
You know? We'll talk about it. But we finally got Jamie at the table, regular here at the shop. Jamie, glad you're here. You happy to be here?
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, you picking him up, Ed? You picking him up?
Yeah, I'm picking him up clear.
All right, so you don't need him to lean forward or anything? All right, cool. So, Jamie, now, what we're going to do is a secret origin. Okay? Secret origin is when did you start reading comics, and what are the events that brought you to Comic Book Joe? So when did you start reading comics, Jamie?
Well, I started reading comics years ago.
Years ago.
And I started at 5 years old.
5 years old?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. What were you reading at 5?
Oh, superhero comic books like Marvel's, Captain America, Daredevil, a few Batman comic books, DC, Spider-Man, definitely.
Spider-Man.
And then I used to see the Incredible Hulk on television, and Thor.
So you were a child of the 70s?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So now, did you read the Hulk before you saw it on TV?
Yes.
Yeah?
And that was my favorite color.
Okay. Good. Green was your favorite color?
Green was my favorite color.
So now,
I mean, not in reality, but when I saw the Hulk, green was my favorite color.
Oh, did you have a favorite color before that?
Brown.
Brown? So what's your favorite color now?
Brown.
So your love for green was very short-lived. It was about from 1977 until 1982. Jamie loved green until then, and right back to brown. That's it.
The love is over.
Yeah. So do you remember the first comic you ever purchased? Was it given to you, or?
It was Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Yes.
Do you remember the issue number or no?
No, because it was pretty far ahead.
Yeah.
I watched the cartoon Spider-Man on television, the old.
Spider-Man.
And so,
Spider-Man.
oh yeah.
Does whatever a spider. Sing with me.
Oh yeah.
Spins a web any size. Catches feet just like flies. Look out.
Here comes Spider-Man. All right.
I'm trying to get you to sing.
No,
Jamie, I'm trying to get you to sing because you do sing around the store sometimes.
Yes, I do.
Along with the music, and you do have a very beautiful tenor voice on a soprano.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, you're welcome. I appreciate it, man. So, do you remember what story it was? Do you remember what happened in the issue?
I used to read the beginning when he first became Spider-Man.
Okay.
Or before he became Spider-Man, leading up to how he got bit by a radioactive spider, and then on after that.
Yeah. Okay. And then, so you would say that you're pretty much a Marvel fan, more than DC?
Pretty much, except for the Super Friends.
Okay. Yes.
And Plastic
Man.
Oh yeah.
I love Plastic.
Disco Mummy.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I got
my favorite episode.
Yes.
My favorite villainess.
Yeah.
Disco Mummy.
It's funny because you had mentioned Disco Mummy to me one day. I didn't know what the hell you were talking about. and then I looked it up on YouTube, and I kind of remember.
Yes.
But what was Disco Mummy's powers?
She would hypnotize you with certain dance songs, and he would get you. She would get you to dance with her, and that would put you under her power.
Sounds like a Plastic Man villain.
Yeah, right. She'd get Plastic Man to dance along with her.
Yeah.
Was she in one episode or more than one?
I think it was one I've seen.
Uh-huh.
One I've seen. The one with the disco ball.
The disco ball? What do you mean, like a ball, like a party, or a ball like
that
a
was
thing?
that was part of her hideout. She had a disco ball in it.
Did she have henchmen?
Yes, she did.
What were they called? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Were they mummies?
But her, I do remember.
Yeah.
She was the funniest villainess in the entire series.
Do you own any like Plastic Man videos?
No, but I do watch them every once in a while when they have them on when they used to have them on 109 in the 90s.
Uh-huh.
And
I remember them on Cartoon Network when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, not Boomerang.
Yeah, Boomerang I would watch all the time.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network is just like the Adult Swim,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I would watch also. Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah. Jamie, do you want a beer?
Not right now.
Okay.
He wants to concentrate.
So when's the first time you came into Comic Book Jones? Do you remember?
Oh, it was the night when Ambit
Uh-huh.
had showed up on the scene.
Right. Me and Tiger's own business.
Yes, and that was the first night.
That was the very first night you were here, really?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Oh, I think you were here before that. Man.
Yeah. I mean, really,
When
getting
you-
to know you guys.
Right, when you decided to stick around.
I would visit before then,
Okay.
and then I would look at the comic books. But
So-
the night that Ambit came in is when I really started hanging around.
So now, what were you, just walking around the neighborhood? You saw the store, you were like, oh shit.
Oh,
let me go in.
yes, definitely.
Uh-huh.
Oh, comic books. Like, that's my favorite thing. Okay.
So where did you go to another comic book store before you came here?
Manhattan.
Oh, really?
Yes. I used to go after work,
Uh-huh.
and then I would go to a comic book store, which was right next to a record player store. And
What was the
I
name
would
of
go in there. It was the Forbidden Planet.
Forbidden Planet, okay.
And I would go in there and look at the comic books and then look at the dolls, and then they had these big, like, gigantic dolls that you would see when you walk in.
Uh-huh.
And like they had a Superman doll.
Uh-huh.
And I would look at that, and then they had the Batman doll, and they had the,
Do you remember which kind? They were just
big plastic
dolls.
dolls, and,
Uh-huh.
and they would sit on the floor.
So the dolls were sitting on the floor?
No, they were gigantic.
Oh, they were like pinups.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like
yeah,
full
but,
size?
like
cardboard cutouts?
but they were plastic. They were like no, they
mannequins.
weren't. Yeah, mannequin type of.
Okay.
Things.
Okay.
And then I would look at the Child's Play doll, the turkey Child's Play doll.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy, the
But-
thing scared the hell out of me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The first time you saw it scared the shit out of you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, and then after that, I got used to it. I went to buy one.
Do you like horror movies or?
Oh, I mean, what?
Horror movies?
Horror movies? No, not on a regular basis. I would
Yeah.
have nightmares. I'd go to sleep in one horror movie or two or three, wake up and be in nightmares.
Yeah.
So I would just stop watching.
I mean, like, what about the classics, like Frankenstein?
Oh,
Dracula?
yes, I would love that.
Yeah.
Abe Lincoln's telling me Frankenstein.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Attack of the Crab Monsters,
Mhm.
you know. Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yep.
I still watch that. They show that on AMC maybe once in a while.
Yeah.
Or TCM.
Mhm.
Oh, no, damn.
So what's your favorite comic now?
Batman
Yeah.
is my first
Current
favorite.
run on Batman?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All of the Batman.
All the Batman titles?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
Because you were telling me that you wanted to get like a whole Batman outfit.
Oh,
If you would wear nothing but Batman,
yeah.
if you could afford to do
Yeah,
it.
yes. The Batman sneakers, the Batman socks, the Batman underclothes.
Yeah, the underoos?
Yeah. I'm a Batman fan.
Yeah.
I think it's mainly because of the detective work and the adventures and the way the stories are written,
Uh-huh.
as well as the scenes.
Uh-huh.
So it's really really great.
Yeah. So now, were you aware that today was Batman Day, was 75 years?
Yes,
Okay.
I was, but I decided to come in a little later than
Uh-huh.
because I overslept.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, earlier today we were giving away capes and masks and stuff like
yes,
that.
but I missed it.
Yeah.
I missed it. I was.
Yeah.
Oversleeping's an easy way to make that decision.
No, exactly.
No. I really would have been here if I hadn't overslept.
I know, Jamie, you enjoy the music we play all the time, no?
Yes.
Jamie loves when we play, no
It's
matter what's
just
going
no
on.
matter what the music is, I enjoy it, and that's it.
Yeah.
Me and Jamie have gone through my iPod a couple of nights where it's just me working in the store by myself and he's wandering around, singing along with me about what's going on my iPod.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I like CeeLo.
Yeah, we were listening to Knowles Barkley for a couple nights.
Okay.
Yes,
CeeLo
yes.
Green.
And when he had it on, and I was listening to like 4 or 5 songs, I was like, yeah, it's great. And I was like, you gotta play that again. And he's like, no, I don't play that. I don't
We play that
all the
often.
time.
Yeah.
He doesn't play that all the time, but I was hoping that
We'll
he'd
do it again
play
for you, man.
Yeah.
You'll get it again, Jamie.
Oh yes,
I
thank
gotta
you.
download more CeeLo
I
stuff.
appreciate that.
I need more
love
CeeLo
that.
last
I love that.
So now, Jamie, getting back to it, there was a Tuesday when you were in here,
Yes.
and it was me, Babyface, and Tiger behind the counter, and you started saying, Harper, Harper, and you were trying to get one of our attention, and you had said that there's somebody here somebody who works here by the name of Harper. You remember that?
Yeah.
That somebody had told you that their name was Harper or something?
Because
I think it was Babyface trying to get around with me.
Oh, you think
I
maybe?
think it was Babyface.
Because for like the last few weeks, Babyface has been obsessing over this. Because he wants to know, he's been asking you for a straight answer about who is Harper. Who did you think was named Harper? Okay.
He's shaking his head.
Shaking his head, he's not
No.
sure. Okay.
No, I'm not sure. I think Babyface said it to me once.
All right, so
And I
Babyface is
think-
the culprit. So then Babyface told you his name is Harper?
No, he didn't tell me.
Oh.
I think he just said Harper, so I originally assumed that,
So you
that
heard.
somebody was named Harper. And
So you
I was
heard.
like,
You, oh, okay.
I don't know anything about.
Yeah, anything
I
else?
don't know anything about anybody. I didn't know whose name is Harper. I didn't know if anybody worked
But you know-
here. I
but you-
just assumed.
But you know what, Jamie? You've been coming here for a long time.
Right.
You've been coming for a long, and I just assumed you knew
And-
our names.
No, I did not know your names, and because I didn't ask, I don't know. I just didn't ask names.
They took no offense.
If this was Cheers, you understand? If Comic Book Jones was Cheers, you're Norm. We know your name. You're here every day. You know.
Now, I finally got to know everybody's name here, and
Alright, so-
it's like
All right. So real quick, who's that?
that's Waffle.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't say much anyway. I was thinking of Tiger.
That's Tiger.
Who's that? I'm pointing at tough Tony.
Yeah, Tony.
Now he doesn't work here, but do you know his name from the podcast? No.
I know you're Socko.
That's it. There you go. I'm sorry.
That's important.
And of course, you know my mom.
Yes.
You know Mama.
Yes.
Uh huh.
Yes.
Now, I honestly, you come in here every day for a cup of coffee.
Yes.
Now, I'm sure you've had Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes.
I'm sure you've had Starbucks. I'm sure
Yes.
do you think our coffee is the best?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh, wow.
Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah, and you even come later in the day where it
Yes.
may not be the freshest.
Yes.
How do you take your coffee?
Hot, burning hot.
Hot, burning hot.
Usually ask me for a couple sugars.
Sugar
And
and
not a lot of cream.
3 sheets.
Yeah.
So now, if you could see one comic book movie made, Jamie, what would it be?
It would be
Disco
Flash.
Motion.
It would be the Flash.
The
Okay.
Flash?
Yes. On the big screen. It
Yeah.
would be Flash. I love the small screen.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
Jamie's moving across it.
I love the small screen Flash with John Wesley Shipp.
Uh-huh.
Very good. But I would like to see him on the big screen.
Okay. So the Flash is the one for you. What's the last movie you saw? I mean, like in the theater.
The last movie I saw was Superman Man of Steel.
Okay. What'd you think of that?
I thought it was cool. I thought it was different.
Yeah.
It brought out different ways of looking at Superman. It had different scenes that were interesting. The characters were kind of different in their acting, but general design, I don't know.
What do you think about Superman taking a life? You think he should have killed him? I mean, he said.
Well, Superman was forced into that.
Okay.
He didn't really have a choice.
Yes, he was forced into that. So he's not a person that takes a life.
Okay. No, yeah, I think I think that was a bone of contention with a lot of people. What's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday is Veterans Day.
Really?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Do you have a vet in your family?
Oh, I had a couple. I had about four.
Four? Yeah.
Four.
Parents?
Served in uncles and aunts.
Okay.
I had 3 uncles and 1 aunt that served in the Army.
Okay. How do you usually celebrate Veterans Day?
Usually I would watch a lot of Veterans Day shows on television. I think about my uncles that passed, and I'm very proud of them just being in the army.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Just for everybody listening, what would you consider a Veterans Day show on TV? Like
Bridge on the River.
Oh, some
Kwai.
movies, yeah. Oh, yeah.
With Memorial Day, Veterans Day, a lot of those Turner Classic movies usually show some great war movies.
Yeah, absolutely. I also
Great Escape is another one.
Great Escape.
James Garner, rest in peace. Just passed
That's
away.
right. James Garner just passed away. Do you have a favorite actor?
No, I haven't gotten into that. Now, John Wayne was the most popular actor, but favorite actor, no.
Yeah. Who do you think will win in a fist fight? John Wayne or Steve McQueen? Real life fist fight.
That's hard
Who's
to
kicking
answer.
whose ass? Come on.
That's hard to answer because they are both
I think Steve
good.
McQueen.
Good. They are both good fighters.
Well, you know that John Wayne has been accused of being gay.
No.
Even by Frank. Seriously, even by Frank Zappa. Seriously, Frank Zappa. I read Frank Zappa's book, and Frank Zappa had mentioned how I think he was a busboy or something somewhere, and John Wayne frequented and would make passes at boys.
Yeah.
You know, think that's true?
Well, I remember Walter Matthau in a really bad Meg Ryan movie once said that John Wayne's pecker was this big.
Really? That pisses you off?
This is some new stuff I'm hearing now, so I don't know. It's a surprise.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
back to Steve. I think John Wayne would be at a disadvantage because you could see his punch coming from 3 miles away.
Yeah.
I think John Wayne would be a little too well in years old to be fighting Steve.
Right.
No, like if he was like stagecoach John Wayne, he would have a shot.
At close range, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think John Wayne is a good close.
Yeah. You think Steve McQueen's reach is longer? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, he's got a longer reach. You dig it? So now, Jamie, you mentioned to me that you had maybe a joke or two for us on the podcast. You got any jokes?
Well, it has to come along.
Oh, it has to come along. All right.
Come along.
Can't force it, Saka.
No.
No. All right. No, I thought maybe you actually had some why the chicken cross the road.
Into the conversation, maybe it'll come out.
Uh-huh.
But I don't force those things. They come out naturally.
Right on. So you want us to just talk about something else and then you vibe in with us? Is that exactly?
I'm already vibing in with you guys.
I know you are.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I had a kind of a sort of a segment that I wanted to do.
Go.
As you may or may not know, Comic-Con International is happening in San Diego
That's
right
right.
now. This weekend.
This weekend.
Yeah. You wanted to do predictions.
Yeah. Well,
Go around everyone.
I predict that for
Well, hang on.
I predict for a 4th year in a row we won't win the Spirit of Retail Award.
Okay. I was going to say, tell me one thing you know will happen, one thing you know won't happen, and one thing you wish would happen.
We won't win the Spirit of Retail Award. I wish we would, but I know that there is no way that's going to happen.
Never say no.
Waffle?
Comic books are gonna get talked about. I don't make predictions because I can literally make up shit and it might happen. 2 weeks ago,
That's the beauty of it.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know what the buzz is at Comic-Con. I mean nothing. I know nothing.
I feel Image is gonna announce a bunch of new number ones.
Okay.
Marvel has some books, and DC is still gonna shit on your dreams.
The Rock will be there.
The Rock will be there smiling and
Oh, I thought
moving
you said
things.
Barack will be there. He had his moment with the
There will
Amazing
be
Spider-Man.
creepy fat white men taking pictures of scantily clad women as they take pictures, and Attack of the Show's up there, so it doesn't matter. It's like I have no coverage.
Right, Chase. No, that's the thing that sucks, though, man.
I don't want to go on 8 websites.
Right,
to read
G4 TV, like, basically going under, and now there's absolutely no fucking coverage at all on television.
It doesn't. It literally. It's not dead to me. I'll wait till next. I'll wait till Monday, and I'll read all the.
I know
wait
Spike,
for tweets.
Spike TV is putting up an all-access show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's gonna be like men are at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Actually, the commercials I've seen is they're gonna post content based on fan votes. Like you can go online and vote
I hope
what
it's
you want
nothing.
them to
I
cover.
hope it's nothing but like tentacle porn that gets voted in. Like all baked in anime.
Do you go online a lot and look at comic book news, Jamie?
No, because I don't get the chance to. And then my sister's computer.
Oh, okay.
So.
It's because you threw it on the ground in disgust.
I have something. I'll make a prediction. Recently, Dynamite Entertainment announced that they had acquired the license to The Spirit, Will Eisner's The Spirit, and I predict that they will announce a new ongoing of The Spirit written by Mark Waid.
Okay. I'll take that.
I think part of the DC women's line, they're just gonna start making up big-titted women that don't have sexiness about them. So Gail Simone, right?
What?
She's taking over the women Dynamite line.
Who is?
Gail Simone. I can't wait to read Gail Simone write Vampirella. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting.
Well,
Maybe it'll
the thing I read,
work.
she's going to do a crossover with like Vampirella, Red Sonja, and someone else.
But I mean, quite frankly, I mean, Gail Simone's a good writer.
No, yeah. No, but it's just like but certain characters, just like what are you gonna bring about now
Yeah.
in a character that was made to be kids?
Well, no,
to a
but-
degree.
Right, and I think
She may. I'm not saying she's
I
not.
could
She
be
might not wow
wrong.
me.
I could be wrong, but she may be the first woman
To write.
writing.
No, that's
Vampirella.
definitely not announced like a far-reaching statement. But you might be hitting beyond right. I think she's the first woman writing Red Sonja.
Yeah.
Dynamite. I think the industry is realizing that, but they seem to only keep going to the same
Well,
rules
she's
for
on
everything.
Sonya now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The book sales picked up.
Yes. Well, there's a full outside of the main artist. Every woman, every cover is another woman, and she makes sure that it's all women on the creative team doing everything except pencils itself.
Amanda
Okay.
Connor is amazing.
Yes, Amanda Connor always does amazing covers, so that's. I just want her and Jimmy to get
Gail
power
Simone
back.
for Dark Horse, she's writing Tomb Raider right now.
Yes, it's been interesting. It's been interesting. Tomb Raider had a pretty okay story to begin with. It was weird.
Tiger predictions. Anything? Comic-Con?
Yeah, they're up. He's gonna be there.
Brubaker's going.
You know, honestly, I don't keep up on comic movies. Like, it gets told to me 500 times by customers walking in. That's how I get it. But,
I agree.
you know, I don't know. I really don't know.
This is a point to take a stand. Like
I don't care though. I don't.
You think
it's
anyone
not a
goes
stand.
back and checks if the predictions they make on the McLaughlin group every week are true?
Stop making it hard. If it comes out, I'll read it and I'll enjoy it, or I won't go see the movie that comes out.
See, Tiger, I don't think that it's that you don't care, because that's
I
kind
do.
of that's
You read a
kind
lot
of
of
strong
news.
to
You
say
can
to
squeeze
somebody
in
who
comic
wants to
news.
shop.
I don't-
I think I'm with you, because I don't search for the news, but I do wait for it to happen,
Yeah.
like Tiger says.
I'm not saying for you to make an educated guess. I'm saying pull something out of your ass.
Brubaker will announce a crime book.
There we go.
Well,
Yeah, you're basically.
Remender will write something violent. Lapham will continue to be wacky. Jeff Darrow will make a joke somewhere. Freeport will wear a hat. I'm making all realistic predictions. Freeport doesn't wear a hat, I wouldn't wear a dollar.
I'm sure some celebrity will make an appearance. Everyone will crazy and.
We'll hear about a new movie.
I think they're going to announce the new cast for True Detective. and I
That'd
think
be pretty cool.
one of those will be former '80s rapper Debbie Fresh.
But not for nothing, making an announcement about True Detective at Comic Con
Hey, man.
is stupid.
CCI is more of a pop culture fest at this point.
Yeah,
It's all the TV
Well,
shows.
that's why there are little conventions popping up more and more. Like
You know,
Heroes
have a
Con
separate
in Emerald
fucking
City.
convention, man.
Colossicon, Medicon,
Yeah,
or
that's
Supercon.
why I feel like all these little cons are popping up
I
because
mean-
there's the big mega ones that are more pop culture media outlets than
They're-
comics now.
There are people there who will stand up and camp outside Hall H for 2 days just to see the Doctor Who panel.
Yeah.
That's all they're there for.
Doctor Who has comic.
But then you can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, I know it has a comic.
Yeah.
But there are plenty of TV shows and you know movies or that show up at Comic-Con that don't have comics. You know, it's a pop culture fest.
I'm just saying Doctor Who is a bad example.
Yeah. Like if
Doctor
you-
Who's had
All right,
comic
fine. There was
consistency for a
that
while.
same amount of people who were camping out for the Breaking Bad panel last year.
Yeah. Breaking Bad has toys.
I love you, sir.
My three are relatively simple. Someone's gonna collapse from exhaustion and gonna have to be dragged out. It's gonna take 3 hours to do so because everyone's like butts got packed inside the.
That's a great prediction.
Yeah. So. Yeah. And then obviously Marvel's gonna get the most attention by just shipping out every single cast member they have and bringing them around stage. And then DC is literally scrambling right now to put together like any sort of thing for Batman Superman just so this thing is.
Well, I'm pretty sure they would have been preparing for a while because this is a major international event.
If they don't have anything
I
by
let
the
Jamie
Comic
go.
Con though.
Jamie?
I think Batman and Superman together, I think that's gonna fizzle out.
Yeah.
It's very simple. If they don't come up with something by this weekend for it,
Tony's never reading comics again.
yeah, let's try.
But you're making it seem like you know all the production notes and you don't know what's happening.
No, it's not Tony. The movie is 2 years away.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Does he have production notes we don't know about and
Yeah,
nothing's
you know,
happening?
No, let's be realistic here for a second. There's been so much freaking hype over this movie about adding stars every 5 minutes. They barely mention anything about what's going to be involved with the story or any sort of like full details whatsoever.
Because it can be secretive. Look at all the crap that's coming out in the charity videos for Star Wars. We don't know a
You're
damn
not even
about
going to
story.
see a trailer for like a year and a half.
Still, the idea is that
What's the release date for Star Wars?
2 years. Oh, the new Star Wars next year.
Yeah,
Next year. We know just as much about the Star Wars. So
Star
what's
It's all the info.
Star
No,
Wars
they didn't. That was a
Christmas
leak.
of
That
next
might
year.
be fake.
No, they officially released like the plot point.
No, that was a leak. That might be fake. That there are 2 people finding Luke's hand floating
He
through
doesn't
space.
believe you.
Yeah, because the new Star Wars is going to start with a separate hand floating through space with a lightsaber.
I hope it does. It's super wrong.
I would love it. I would happily be proven wrong. But that's what was leaked. That was what people were saying in the beginning of the new Star Wars is Luke's severed hand.
I
What was last-
heard Shaq is going to be a Jedi.
He's a flying. His general meditative state includes him rubbing icy hot on himself every 5 to 10 minutes. Clearly visible.
Yeah, no.
Is he gonna be with Windu and
Yeah,
all the guys in the room?
That'd be great if he was on the Jedi Council.
Yes.
It needs to be a
There you go.
lightsaber that constantly.
I think
reflects
that's
blue
the
and red.
best place he should be.
On the Jedi Council.
Yes.
Instead of
Show him on the
talking on.
show him on the Jedi Council and just keep him there.
He should be the new Emperor Shaq.
You're going to see that a couple times.
I have something I wish would happen. Back to that Shazam movie. I wish.
Oh, we talked about it already.
did.
Come on.
No, but
Shaq's not going to be Shazam. Get over it.
Shazam!
I wish they would get.
You know what you do close to that?
Shazam. Oh, wow.
I'm gonna give a name that nobody knows. I wish Brad Bird would be the guy that gets to direct that movie.
Nobody knows him?
He directed The Incredibles and Mission Impossible.
Sheeple knows him.
No, that was the best
You
one.
elite as fuck, Edward.
He's
You
also.
think you know so much that everybody else knows. Absolutely right.
Hey Kelly, how's it going?
Fuck you, Edward.
I think that's the first time Kelly's been on here. He didn't start a
just
tiger.
stick with making Wonder Woman after Batman, Superman.
That's what I said
and
before.
just leave it at that.
That's it. And no more movies after that, right?
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Wonder Woman, no more. No more DC movies.
Because then they
High five,
have to-
Jim.
They have to get all their script together, whatever they're really gonna do and however they're really gonna do it for the next superhero movie.
Yeah. I'm with Jamie.
It'd be great if DC beat them to the vote of like the solo female movie, which they should. So the characters only older by what, 50 years.
Wonder Woman would be great if they would just
Oh well,
go ahead and
do it.
I got a prediction. I think that Eric Estrada is going to show up in a room full of fans, and they're going to announce the Chips movie. That's what I think is going to
And
happen.
it's really funny when that's the first day announcement because nobody wanted to give that panel any time past 11 a.m. on the
Who
first
wants
day.
to bet me right now? I'm putting up $5. Chips movie coming your way. 2016 Chips.
Age of nostalgia.
They already
I think they tried to do that.
Right.
That wasn't half
I
bad.
think the revival is the revival is the revival.
Yeah, that wasn't half bad at all.
Nope. I love that
the remake.
squad.
Anyway, Tom Cruise is going to be the man from U.N.C.L.E.
Good for him.
Is he still alive?
Does anyone watch Tom Cruise movies anymore?
I like Tom Cruise movies.
You like Tom Cruise?
You like
David?
crazy white people.
I like it.
Smooth jazz. Last Samurai was a great film.
Yeah, movies.
Hey,
Nothing else?
The last
only
few
to be
years.
topped, by the way, by 47 Ronin. Let's not
Okay.
forget that.
I like Tom Cruise movies post Tropic Thunder. How's that work?
I
for you?
do genuinely
No,
like the
I
movie
own-
I just brought up.
I own Tropic Thunder since like it was first released on DVD, and I still fucking watch it.
Oh, it's good.
Oh,
Come on.
Same thing with Watchmen.
You're not missing anything.
Yeah.
Read the comic again and enjoy yourself.
The Incredibles is a
I
better
own the
Watchmen
Squid and
movie.
the Whale too.
I'll tell you when to put the musical cues for
It's a
Watchmen.
real movie.
If you want, I just give you the two musical cues that make like a Watchmen an awful weird movie. When he gets it up and they're playing Hallelujah.
Did you see the Watchmen, Jamie?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
I loved it.
It was a good movie outside of some weird little, odd odds and ends.
Did you ever read the comic, Jamie?
No.
No.
I
You gotta,
like the movie though.
you gotta read it.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for coming on, Jamie.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.